gifted and black. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream.
My administration is placing a serious focus and emphasis on youth development.
And that commitment has manifested itself in government's focus on job creation and economic growth through the emphasis placed on education and training to benefit the nation's youth. Leading government's charge in this regard is the National Youth Service, the premier youth development entity catering to Jamaicans between 17 and 24 years old.
Young, gifted and black.
The whole direction and the mandate of the National Youth Service is to engage youth and help in their development towards employment.
And the 2014-2015 financial year is no different, as the National Youth Service will be targeting some 10,000 youth through a number of programs which have been created or extended to meet the growing demands of Jamaica's young people.
You can get it if you really want.
This year, 200 young people will receive training under the NYS's entrepreneurship program.
We train persons in various disciplines essential for starting and running a business for a 2-week period. And this is followed by a 6-month period of hand-holding.
And they will provide with business coaches who will work with them over a period of up to a year and guide them from business idea, from business plan, onto financing and establishing of their own businesses.
We train them on budgeting and time management and dispute resolution, market research.
On the other hand, we have courses which we call Entrepreneurship 101, which we run in each parish for youth who declare an interest in entrepreneurship. We teach them the nuts and bolts of business. What does it mean to own your own business? What are the skill sets you need? What are the government agencies you need to engage with in terms of tax compliance, etc. And from their experience with that program, they will now determine whether they need to go to the next level and be engaged in our entrepreneurship full-blown program.
We're looking to expose 1,500 youth to entrepreneurship in the 2014-2015 fiscal year.
You can get it if you really want.
That program was born out of the recognition that many youth graduate from college and have no experience and therefore find it difficult to get full-time jobs because they have no experience to be able to take to their employers. But without the jobs, they can get no experience.
So the National Youth Service, in partnership with public and private entities, placed participants for a period of 6 months.
And what we've found is once our participants show that they can add value to a placement site, the placement site generally takes them on.
Last year, 320 graduates were involved in the program, with an expected increase to 500 in the 2014-2015 financial year.
I would like to thank NYS for this opportunity, because without this internship, I do not believe that I'll be able to get a job as easily or to develop my capacity.
The exposure, it's a wealth of knowledge gained through participating in the NYS program, and it certainly has assisted in getting me to where I'm at now.
Through this program, the NYS partners with the Jamaica Values and Attitudes Project for tertiary students, JAMVAT, plus a tertiary institution to pay 70% of participants' tuition fees. With a focus on agriculture and the logistics hub this year, NYS is partnering with the College of Science, Agriculture and Education, CASE, and the Caribbean Maritime Institute.
Currently, we have 50 persons in the AHEP program, and we're going to add 100 this year.
"50 participants are currently engaged in a NYS JCDC events management program.
And their first priority is to assist with developing and executing all the programs associated with emancipation and independence activities for this year, as well later on in the year with the Heritage Week activities. So they're getting fundamental, very good experience in events planning and events management, which they can parlay into entrepreneurship and running their own events planning business.
In the financial year, the NYS will be engaging 40 participants in Information and Communications Technology (ICT) through a partnership with the Creative Production and Training Center, the CPTC.
Youth are very interested in those areas, and they can deliver value to the global market without moving from Jamaica.
The government is committed to providing jobs and in so doing grow the economy. And as an agency of the government, the National Youth Service continues to satisfy the ever-evolving needs of the nation's youth.
We have a broad mix of programs and opportunities that could or that would or that should appeal to just about any young Jamaican within the 17 to 24 age group.